My name is Christopher Xu. This is Lab 3 for the Intro to C++ class. In the first line of my program, we include the preprocessor directive and include the IOStream header file, which is part of the input-output stream library and allows us to use objects such as cin and cout for use in input and output operations. Our second line involves using a preprocessor directive that includes a header file named random. This random header file allows us to use objects and methods that helps us generate a sequence of random bits to use in our program. Finally, in line 3, the using namespace standard basically allows us to import standard library names from the standard namespace, and that allows us to use the standard library names in the scope of our program. For example, a standard library name such as cin does not require the use of a prefix, such as this right here. Does not require this prefix to use anymore. In our main class, in our main function, we first declare a random number engine called engine. This generates a sequence of random bits. Next, we declare a distribution object named dist. This distribution object reads the random bits from the random number engine and produces random numbers of a specific data type. In our case, the data type will be an int, and also within a certain range. In our case, the range from 97 to 122 because the lowercase values a is 97 and the lowercase value of z is 122, so it's within the range of ASCII values of the lowercase letters of the alphabet. Then we declare a variable of type int called randCode and set that assign that to the random integer produced by our distribution object, this right here. After that, we initialize a variable of type char named random lower. We initialize that to the value of rand code, but before that we have to typecast it to a data type of char. If we didn't do that, our code would just print the random number generated by the distribution object and not the corresponding ASCII letter. Finally, we display the random lowercase letter generated by our code. And we return 0 for a successful compile of our program. As you can see here, here's an example of our code running. Get a random lowercase number.